Well, we don't have to remind ourselves that we are in the 21st century, but with BJP's manifesto highlighting the construction of Ram Mandir, an AICC president seeking the support from Bukhari, one wonders who will young India vote for. Here's the report.
There is something foul about Indian communalism and secularism, especially when elections are just around the corner. Most of the political parties indulge in hate politics, stroking communalism directly or indirectly. But will this hate political story be a blockbuster or just bite the dust? We leave it to the Youngistan to decide today. Introducing the BJP and Congress in the lead role and special appearance by Youngistan. In the opening scene, the BJP top brass led by Murli Manohar Joshi, the campaigning committee head, makes a grand entry. But the spotlight is only on one single document, the 52-page BJP poll manifesto and its contents. Murli Manohar Joshi proudly declares that if BJP comes to top power, the focus will be on 5 T's: talent, tourism, trade, tradition and technology. But there is something amiss, the big R. Just then, BJP bangs the Hindutva drum. Murli Manohar Joshi declares that if they come to power, BJP will construct Ram Temple within the constitutional framework, furthering their Hindutva agenda. After appeasing the larger mass, Murli Manohar Joshi shifts gear to appease the minority, says it's time to modernize madrasas as well.
माइनॉरिटीज़ को इक्वल अपॉर्चुनिटी की बात मैंने पहले भी कही थी और उसके लिए मदरसा मॉडर्नाइजेशन ये वाजपेयी जी के ज़माने में हम लोगों ने शुरू किया था कि हर एक मदरसा जो चाहे उसे एक साइंस और मैथमेटिक्स टीचर केंद्रीय सरकार अपने खर्चे पर देती थी। हम इसी का और विस्तार करेंगे और मदरसों का मॉडर्नाइजेशन करेंगे ताकि वहाँ से जो बच्चे निकलते हैं वो केवल अपनी धार्मिक और सांस्कृतिक शिक्षा में ही न रह जाएं, बल्कि वो आजकल की जो आवश्यकता है उसको देखते हुए समाज में एक प्रोडक्टिव, इकोनॉमिकली और अदरवाइज एक प्रोडक्टिव फोर्स के तौर पर भी सामने आए।
Hey, but this is the favorite dialogue of Congress, isn't it? Just the other day, the AICC President Sonia Gandhi walked up to Shahi Imam Bukhari and sought his support. And Bukhari too decided to shake hands with Congress after she successfully managed to feed to the minority fears. Isn't this stroking communalism indirectly? If an appeal to Muslims to consolidate their vote is secular, would a similar appeal to Hindus be communal? Well, the Congress feels so. They filed a complaint against BJP for releasing its manifesto on polling day and highlighting the issue of Ram Mandir. If that was the action in centre, the lights and camera were focused on the Ram Mandir issue even in the state BJP politics. The guest role donned by Ishwarappa mouthed a dialogue that could leave Congress in a spot of bother.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂದೂ ಮುಸ್ಲಿಂ ಕ್ರಿಶ್ಚಿಯನ್ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಅಂತಮಂತ್ರ ಬದುಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ, ಬಾಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಆದರೆ ಆಕ್ರಮಣಕಾರಿಗಳು ಬಂದು ಈ ದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿಯ ಶ್ರದ್ಧಾ ಕೇಂದ್ರವನ್ನ ರಾಮ ಮಂದಿರವನ್ನೇ ಒಡೆದಂತ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾತಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ನೋವಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಆಂತರಿಕವಾಗಿ ರಾಮ ಮಂದಿರ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅಪೇಕ್ಷೆ ಇದೆ. ಆದರೆ ವೋಟಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ರಾಮ ಮಂದಿರ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಮುಸಲ್ಮಾನರು ವೋಟ್ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಭ್ರಮೆಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಮ್ಮ ಶ್ರದ್ಧಾ ಕೇಂದ್ರಗಳು ಅದು ಅಯೋಧ್ಯೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಮಥುರಾ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಕಾಶಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಒಂದು ಕೋಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಬರಿಬೇಕು ಬರಿಬಾರದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು. ಒಂದು ಶಾಸಕರ ಪ್ರವಾಸಗಳಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷ. ಕಾಶಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ವಿ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗಿನ ವಿರೋಧ ಪಕ್ಷದ ಉಪನಾಯಕರಾದ ಜಯಚಂದ್ರ ಇದ್ದರು. ಅವ್ರು ಒಪ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಇವತ್ತು ನಾ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಾಳೆ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಸುಳ್ಳು ಅಂತ. ಆ ರಾಮನ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಡೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನಡೆದಿದ್ದ ಘಟನೆ, ಓಟಿಗೆಲ್ಲ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಶಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ನೋಡಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನ ಇದೆ. ಆ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಒಡೆದು ಹೊಸದಾಗಿರೋಂಥ ಕಟ್ಟಡ ಇದೆ. ರಾಮ ಮಂದಿರ ಹಳೇದು ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗು, ಮಸೀದಿ ಇತ್ತೀಚಿಂದು. ಆ ಫೋಟೋ ಜಯಚಂದ್ರ ತೆಗಿತಾರಲ್ಲಿ, ತೆಗೆದು ನನ್ನ ಕೈ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು. ಯಾಕೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಂದೆ, ವಿಧಾನಸೌಧದಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸಿ ನೀವು ಅಂತ. ಯಾಕಪ್ಪ ನೀನು ತೋರ್ಸೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ವ ಅಂದೆ. ಉತ್ತರ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಯಾವ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಸ್ತಾಪ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ನಾಳೆ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆನೆ ನೀವು ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಿ, ನಾಳೆ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆನೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಸುಳ್ಳು ಹೇಳ್ಯಾರ ಈಶ್ವರಪ್ಪ ಅಂತ. ಈಗ ನಾನೇನು ಮಾಡಕ್ ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಇದೆ ರಾಮ ಮಂದಿರ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಮ ಮಂದಿರ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಚುನಾವಣೆ ಪ್ರಣಾಳಿಕೆ ಹಾಕ್ತೀವೋ ಬಿಡ್ತೀವೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವೋ ಮುಂದಾರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
Well, we can only say all in BJP keep their Brahmastra well polished before the elections. But is this what the young India likes? Especially the political parties dividing the masses in the name of communalism and secularism.
As said by the Britishers before leaving India, they said that the only principle that we can rule India is divide and rule policy. So now the current trend is going on, like BJP supporting Hindus, like if you give votes for us, we will build a Ram Mandir, all those things and stuff. They're trying to divide Hindus and Muslims. So I think we need to focus on our economy.
Yeah, it should be development. Obviously, it should be development. Firstly, playing the communal card itself is not good, considering India is a democratic country. But since majority parties play this card to get to woo the majority, the minority communities, I think in some part it's correct, because the Congress goes with the whatever politics that's been coming up, and BJP goes with other playing its cards. I think main focus should be development rather than religious or anything related to this reservation or any community based. It should be morely dependent on education, development, and seeing that the youngsters get more chance.
No, of course not, because I mean it's very clearly an attempt to just polarize votes. Rather, focusing on development issues will make more sense. So that's why I think it's good that the Aam Aadmi Party is actually staying away from this kind of talk. Definitely, like more development issues like poverty or education, jobs, because I mean people have to feed themselves first and then probably they'll go to the temple.
For Congress, I think even they are playing the same game with the caste politics, vote bank politics. They are capturing all the Muslim votes and everything. I think right now it's not important to look. I think people has to find an alternative.
I really don't think it's right, because on one part, some parties say that we're secular and they indulge in such kind of politics, that too when elections are approaching. It's really not right. I mean, it conditions people's minds. Issues, I mean, if I talk about issues, there are like so many things that our country needs.
In an ideal situation, yeah, it should be on development issues and especially our rural issues. But it's not going to happen. I just don't see a future where that will ever happen.
You heard them loud and clear. It's high time the political parties stop veering around communalism and so-called secularism and concentrate on larger issues like good governance and accountability. But looks like old habits die hard, especially in Indian politics. A News9 report.
With the elections drawing closer, star campaigners are addressing one rally after another. Today, Rahul Gandhi was back in the state to campaign for his party's candidates. Take a look.
Rahul back in Karnataka. 3 days after AICC Vice President Rahul Gandhi wooed voters in Bellary and Mangalore, the Gandhi Scion today addressed 2 rallies in Sirsi and Raichur. Joined by Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and KPCC President Dr. G. Parmeshwara, Rahul made a bid to woo voters ahead of the Lok Sabha polls. And today, things were no different. Rahul's speeches turned out to be just another 15-minute affair. Rahul tears into BJP in Sirsi. Although Rahul's speech was short, the AICC Vice President made sure to lash out at the former BJP government in the state. Raking up the widespread corruption in the BJP regime, Rahul mocked the former government.
आजकल गुजरात मॉडल की बात होती है, वैसे यहाँ कर्नाटक का मॉडल शुरू हुआ और शुरुआत में ही एकदम 1 लाख करोड़ रुपए आपकी चोरी हुई और यहाँ उन्होंने करप्शन का वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड तोड़ दिया। फायदा क्या किसको हुआ? चुने हुए बिजनेसमैन को हुआ। बेल्लारी जनता पार्टी के जो नेता थे उनको हुआ।
And soon after that, Rahul made his poll pitch. Making a mention of the achievements of Siddaramaiah-led Congress government in the state, Rahul quickly moved on to the Congress's po schemes.
मैं आपको ये कहना चाहता हूं कि कांग्रेस पार्टी अमीर लोगों की सरकार नहीं चलाती, कांग्रेस पार्टी चुने हुए लोगों की सरकार नहीं चलाती, 2-3 भाइयों की सरकार नहीं चलाती। कांग्रेस पार्टी सबकी सरकार चलाती है, गरीब लोगों की सरकार चलाती है और हम सब लोगों को मदद करना चाहते हैं।
and then it was time for his favorite topic. Although it was a short-lived speech, Rahul Gandhi made sure to mention his favorite topic, women empowerment. In a bid to woo women votes, Rahul time and again mentioned how the Congress wants to empower women in the country.
हिंदुस्तान में 50% महिलाएं, लोग सुपर पावर की बात करते हैं, कहते हैं हिंदुस्तान को हम सुपर पावर बनाना चाहते हैं। जब तक इन महिलाओं को हम सुपर पावर नहीं बनाएंगे, तब तक हिंदुस्तान सुपर पावर नहीं बन सकता है। और हम चाहते हैं कि हम आपको जगह दें। महिलाओं के लिए कॉलेजेस खोलेंगे और कांग्रेस पार्टी में भी ज्यादा से ज्यादा जगह हम महिलाओं को देंगे।
After making his poll pitch in Sirsi, Rahul left for Raichur. Raichur troubled by Rahul's visit. The state Congress left no stone unturned to give their party vice president two big dates in the state. But for the common man in Raichur, Rahul's visit turned out to be troublesome. Traffic jams in the city brought normal life to a standstill as roads were blocked to facilitate smooth movement of Rahul's convoy. Many people also thronged the roads to catch a glimpse of the Congress vice president, leading to more congestion. Despite the troubles, Congress supporters turned out in large numbers at the rally. But much to their disappointment, it was another short-lived speech. And the AICC vice president's speech was no different from the one in Sirsi. Reiterating what was said earlier, Rahul yet again took to the manifesto talk at Raichur.
हजारों कॉलेज और यूनिवर्सिटियां के दरवाजे हम इनके लिए खोलेंगे, इनके बच्चों के लिए खोलेंगे। दूसरा, जो आज अस्पताल के दरवाजे इनके लिए बंद हैं, स्वास्थ्य का अधिकार देके गारंटी करके हम स्वास्थ्य का अधिकार हर हिंदुस्तानी को देने वाले हैं। दवाई मुफ्त में हम हर हिंदुस्तानी को दवाई देंगे। हम छत का अधिकार भी हिंदुस्तान के हर नागरिक को देने वाले हैं।
After the Raichur rally, Rahul set off to Bengaluru to campaign for Congress candidates Nandan Nilekani and Rizwan Arshad. With elections fast approaching, star campaigners are going out of the way to reach as many people as possible. But with too much on their platter, their speeches are now short-lived. A News9 report.
Voters in Assam and Tripura were the first in the country to exercise their franchise today, and that marks the beginning of the process to elect members for the 16th Lok Sabha. Polling was held in 5 out of the 14 constituencies of Assam. While in Tripura, 1 out of the 2 constituencies went to the polls. The Election Commission confirmed that the voter turnout in Assam could be as high as 75%, while in Tripura it was around 84%. Tripura has had a history of high voter turnout. Only in 2004 the percentage had slipped to 67.39%. In 2009, Tripura had recorded a turnout of 84.45%. The 5 constituencies of Assam where polling began today are Dibrugarh, Kolyabor, Jorhat, Tezpur and Lakhimpur. 51 candidates are in the fray for the 5 Lok Sabha constituencies. The most prominent among the 51 candidates are Union Ministers Rani Nara and Pavan Singh Gathovar, former Union Minister and sitting MLA Bijoy Krishna Handik, Chief Minister Tarun Gogoi's son Gaurav Gogoi and Bhupen Kumar Bora for the Congress. A News9 report.